Good morning everybody and welcome to Fresh Fishing. Welcome to the retirement sessions. So today I'm doing another solo 24. I thought I'd get one in just before the social next week. I've come over to Clearwater Fisheries, which is right on the edge of the Lake District in Lancashire. It takes me about an hour and a half to get here, so again it's under 2 hours, and it's one that I can come back to and use again, throughout the year, which I will do in the better weather, I think. I did fish it in January with the guys on Kellet Lake, and I didn't catch, but Wayne got a couple, and Foxy didn't catch either. There we go. It was one of those sort of sessions. It was freezing cold in January, and I'm hoping that the weather is a bit warmer now. Having said that, it's only 9 degrees today, and it was down to 1 degree last night, but tonight is a warmer night, so hopefully they'll be on the feed. I'm actually on Penners, which is the small 3/4 of an acre lake with just 2 pegs on it. I'm on my own on there, so that's good. And the write-up on online talks about Penners. It says that it's 3/4 of an acre. It was stocked with fish between 8 and 25 pounds, and there are 100 plus fish in there. So hopefully we can get some upper doubles, some 20s, get a couple of fish in that stamp, and we'll be happy. So it's just after 11 o'clock. I'm booked on there from 12, but I've just seen that the guys that were on there yesterday have moved off. I've packed up and moved off. So what I'm planning to do is, there's a bit of rain forecast for later on this afternoon and tonight. I'm planning to get the bivvy up first, and then I'll get the fishing gear sorted out, and we'll take it from there. So yeah, that's the introduction. Clearwater Fisheries, Penners, and I'll talk to you once I'm set up and sorted out. Right guys, 1 o'clock. I've got the bivvy up. I've got everything sorted out. I have baited by walking round and baiting 2 areas, and I've got the 3 rods in. I'll point out where I've got them in a moment, and tell you how I'm fishing, etc. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. It was raining from 12, so it was a really good call to get the bivvy up and get sorted out first quickly before I got the rods in. Right, in a moment I'll show you whereabouts I'm fishing. Let's have a look where we are. Over in the area here of this bush. And I'm about probably a rod length off that area. I've pre-baited it, and I've also I'm using a snowman rig on a blowback rig, and it's on a lead clip. So that's my my right hand rod. Center rod, if you look in on the edge of these reeds just here, there's a little inlet. Again, I stuck some bait in there earlier on, and I've got a mega method feeder on there on the center rod, and I've got a bug washed out pink wafter on there. And then my left hand rod, I've gone right over left in this little sort of bay here, again about a rod length out, and I'm on a Ronnie rig on a lead clip there with a pink pop-up, and that's just popped up with a bit of putty on there. That's just popped up so that it sits nicely off the bottom. Same with the snowman rig. Tested them in the shallows, and they are fine. I was told this morning by the bailiff that because it was a cold night and colder day yesterday, this is the deeper water over here, and the fish were all showing on this far bank. So hopefully we can, fingers crossed, we can get into a couple of them. The two chaps that were on here for 24 hours before me, they didn't have a great deal. They had a couple of small fish in the afternoon yesterday. He had a run at midnight last night, but lost it, and that was them. So there we are. That's how we're fishing. What I'm using is no bait boats here, so I decided I wouldn't bother spotting. It's a bit small. I'm using PVA mesh, boilies, and particle. I've got some particle that's PVA friendly, and I'll just keep topping up with those. Just a quick update. 2:30 now, sorry, and rods have been in about an hour and a half, and it's very wet here, so I'm cowering in the bivvy. Unfortunately, I've got everything set up in the bivvy to stay dry, and I've had several line bites on each rod, to be honest. So I'm going to give it till 3 o'clock, and then I'm going to have a recast, just slightly further than I managed last time, to the similar sort of areas, and hopefully we can pull one or two out. Quick update, everybody. Yeah, it's about 20 past 5, and apart from liners, I've had nothing yet. The only thing that has been constant has been the wind and the rain. It's been absolutely throwing it down. It's just started to ease a little bit. It's just sort of light rain at the moment, but it's just been like three hours of constant rain. It's been pretty poor, actually. You know, I've been hiding in the bivvy because there's been nothing else I could do. So what I'm going to do is at 5:30, I'm going to cook my dinner. And what I've got today is a bit of stir fry. I got some lamb and minted lamb stir fry from the butcher's. I've got a few noodles, some stir fry veg, and a bit of sauce to go in there. So that should be good. That should warm me up. And then after dinner, I'm going to sort a few PVA mesh bags out in the bivvy, in the comfort of the bivvy, with boilie and particle in them, and then I'm going to have a go at trying to seriously catch a fish if the rain abates a bit. It may not be until sort of later on at about 10 o'clock when we finally sort of the rain stops, and then overnight it's due to be fine, and then tomorrow morning fine. So I'm hoping that the forecast is good, and I can do a bit of getting out and actually fishing in the morning, and we'll see how we go from there. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is get tea on, as it were. Right, here we go. Minted lamb stir fry with noodles and vegetables and teriyaki sauce. It's just about ready. Another 2 minutes and I'll be serving it up, and I've probably got maybe 2 plates full there, which is good stuff. I'll let you have a look when it's on the plate. Looking very tasty. I'll let you know how tasty it is when I'm finished it. So I'm going to eat this now, and I'll let you know how it tasted. Right, the decision on the stir fry. Well, it was absolutely amazing, I must admit. It was really good, even though I cooked it myself, and I say so myself. The minted lamb was really nice, nice and tender, nice vegetables, noodles, and then the other sauce just finished it off. And I got 1 3/4 plates out of it in the end. The only annoying thing was, you can't buy noodles for one or vegetables, stir-fried vegetables for one. So you know, I wasn't going to eat all those, and I've wasted half of each actually. Nothing I can do about it, but it's only a few vegetables and noodles, and not the good old lamb. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is put the kettle on to wash up, and also have a nice cup of coffee, a cappuccino, and I've got a picnic for afters. And after that, I'm going to look at the situation on the rods, do a bit of make a few PVA mesh bags up with various bits and pieces in, and then let's see if we can't catch a fish. Right, it's 7:45, just after 7:45. I've had my first fish. It's a little mirror. It's probably only 6-7 pounds. It was on the Mega Method feeder, middle rod, the area of the margins where I've been baiting all day basically, and I had a few knocks on it, but then it's the first bite, so here's hoping it's more with this fish's mother, father, granddad, whatever. We want some bigger ones, but at least it's a fish. That's a good start. Great stuff. Right guys, yeah, it's 9, and it's just getting dark outside now. Sundown was 20:08, so yeah, it's going to be dark probably in 20 minutes or so. So not that I've not been in the bivvy today, but I've been in it all day. Yeah, the rain has eased off a bit in the last hour or so, 2 hours. It's pretty good at the moment, and there's a bit of wind, a bit of drizzle, but it's stopped raining really, so that's great. So I'm going to sort myself out now for the stay in the bivvy. I'll get up quite early and try and catch a couple of fish in the morning before I have to be off at 12. Hopefully I can get something overnight. I've reset the rods. One rod is now in a different area. I've put the right hand rod just sort of right to middle right of the lake, if you like. I saw some movement there about 20 minutes ago, and so I thought I'd put it there. So there we go. Hopefully we can get something overnight. If I don't see you under lights during the night, then I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night. Right, good morning. 6:45, and had a very, very quiet night on the lake. Not very quiet from the road and traffic noise, but very quiet on the lake. Not even a line bite. So I'll have to see if we can remedy that and get something before we've got to be off at 12. So that's what I'm about for the next 4.5 hours, 5 hours. Packing up, breakfast, and see if we can get another fish on the bank, and hopefully it will be a reasonable size. There we go. Right, just moved one of the rods to the other swim on a couple of bank sticks, trying that in the down in the bottom left hand corner there, and I've reset the other rods back to well, the centre rod is back to where it was. Right hand rod is this far a margin here where the lighter coloured reeds are there, about a rod length off. where it gets a bit deeper. Well, you wouldn't believe it, the weather is okay now. Sun's out. It's going to get a bit warmer, probably heat the water up a bit and turn the fish on for today, but that's life, I suppose. Yeah, it's quite pleasant now. I wish it had been like this yesterday, but there you go. I read the forecast wrong, and or the forecast changed on me at the last minute after I'd booked it, and not much you can do about that. Let's hope, with fingers crossed, we can get something before we pack it in. Still got just under 3 hours. Slowly packing down. Right guys, all packed up in the car. I packed up slightly early because it started to rain again, and I didn't want to get everything drenched and putting it in the car. Luckily it stopped just before I packed everything in the car. So yeah, there we go, another 24 retirement session, another solo session. Didn't enjoy it as much this time because of the weather. The rain put the mockers on it, and the temperature yesterday, and I think that's what put the mockers on the fishing as well. Just one fish. The last two 24s I've done, I've had just one fish, and they've been small fry. So I need to improve that at Drayton. Hopefully I can improve it there. So there we go. I'll see you on one of the future retirement sessions, a 24 or a day session after Drayton at some stage. Take care everybody, bye bye. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you don't already, hit that subscribe button and click the alarm bell to get notifications.